Gator Decoys. Gator.
Right here. Kill him. All right, David, are you ready? So these are Gator Decoys. Yep. They're for poles for mojos and lucky ducks.
Mojos and lucky.
Oh boy, they sent us the goods.
Oh yeah.
I have talked to Dakota.
You got
who
talk
owns these.
Dakota.
And
What's a cola?
Dakota is the man who made these.
Maybe.
He is the owner of Gator Decoys. And before we, hey, Bubby, look,
Before
David. Hey, can you tell everybody your name? Say I'm David.
David.
Okay. Hey, look, Gator Decoys, when they sent us this, they sent us a nice handwritten letter. It says, "Hey, Brian, I just wanted to say thanks for supporting and believing in us. We truly appreciate it. Anyways, I pray you and your business have a great season and an even better, great year and even better duck season." It was really cool. I appreciate the handwritten touch, and they hooked us up. We ordered a few. They sent us a few. So Gator Decoys, made in America, decoy poles. So as you can see, hey, tell them. So we're gonna open these up.
We're going to open these up.
So I tell you what, David, you work on that one.
I can't open this.
Okay. Tell you what, Daddy will work on it. All right. Let's see what these things look like.
They look like a cross.
So this looks like the Lucky Duck top. It does look like a cross. All right.
And this one.
So we'll grab this short pole. Yep. Let me grab his. This is the mini pole.
The mini pole?
Yep. I grabbed the long ones because we duck out so at some menopause. And I like this.
On this one.
I'll work on that one in a second. You look at that one. Check that out. Tell me what you think. All right.
Good, but it needs the top part.
You think it's good, but it needs the top part?
Yeah, like a head. Like Jesus. Is this
Hold on.
just this part?
No, Bubby, it's not. All right.
Okay.
Let's look at this.
What is it?
Well, it's not a cross. It's a top to this pole here. That's nice.
We're going to make this. Can we make this into a...
Come to a nice stop. Let's close that
Can
off.
we make this into a scarecrow? Let's get scared otherwise.
Oh, we're not gonna make it. It doesn't make a scarecrow. Let's look.
We can make it.
See how easy this is to put together. Hey, that's not bad right there.
That's not bad.
Goes on pretty well. Pretty simple.
Yeah, I hold it.
Oh, here in a minute, buddy. We're going to look at it some more. So there you go for your lucky ducks. I think...
Here you go for your lucky ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hold it.
You can look at it. There you go, buddy. Here, let me shorten it up.
I want to.
I got to say they're lightweight, but they feel really solid.
So I can hold it?
Some good looking metal.
Yeah, I hold it, Mom.
I like that cut.
Yeah, I hold it.
Hold on, buddy. Let me tell folks what that looks like.
It looks like a cross.
So you can see that right there.
Yep.
Little cut in it.
Okay.
Should make it go into the ground pretty easy. So. All right. Okay.
What
You
are
can-
we telling? Oh.
Ooh, I can see this. When you go to take them down, You're going to want to leave the top on them.
I want to hold it.
Or my guys will pull them out. I can almost guarantee that. But, so we got the mini opened. I think I don't remember exactly what length it extends, but I like a short one. That's really not too bad. I think they have a Mojo attachment, or coming out with a Mojo attachment. I think that's what Dakota told me they were working on one. So we could unscrew this and put the Mojos on there. And that'll be easy to switch out. Hey, something else. I'm not 100% sure, guys. My Snow Goose decoys are all put away. But my Snow Goose flyers, I really think will fit in there. I don't have anything here to test that with. But I really feel that diameter is close to the same. Now, what that'll do to those threads, I'm not 100% sure. But, Snow Goose guys, a pole, as opposed to that stinking rebar, would be fantastic. Because I know I like to set stuff up, change things up. You know, just depending, and this would be way nicer to handle than that rebar, and easier to pack in and out. I really think it will. When I get my Snow Goose decoys out, when we're getting ready for teal season soon, I'll get into the decoys. We're building a shop, so everything's in a storage unit somewhere. But I really do think it'll fit. If not, it's going to be really close. And that will be a game changer. That'll be so nice to have. But here's the mini. And all these are Lucky Duck tops. I ordered 4 of the long ones, the talls. So let's take a look at it. I suspect it'll be just like our mini there. It'll be a good looking piece of product. And I don't have, like I said, I don't have any decoys to put these on, or I would. Same. I really like this this handle. Just easy to use. I don't have to fool with those push button stuff. You know what I'm talking about on them other decoy poles. They get full of mud and won't work very well. I don't see that being an issue here. I think you'll see mud get in there some, but I believe you'll be able to it'll plunge right out. I don't think it'll be an issue at all. Yeah. And let's see how long she gets. All right. Ooh. I'd say that's a 7, that'd be 8 feet with at least 8 feet. Shoot, it might be taller than that. I think it'd be 8 feet with the cross piece on it. That is fantastic. And it is so light. I mean, it doesn't weigh hardly anything. That is going to be awesome in the field this year. This is the first time I've looked at them. That's just first impression here. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but I'm gonna give them credit for it if they did. If they didn't, it's a lucky accident. But the fact that when I close this up, it covers that sharp point just really. I like it. I like that I'm not going to be worried about tearing my gear, cutting my gear. It's got a little edge on it right now, but it won't take much use, and it'll be wore down. It's like good metal. It's not real shiny. See how the paint stays. I see a little rubbing here, but I think it'll be fine. If it's not, I'll hit it with a little spray paint, matte spray paint. It'll be good. I like it. So, Gator Decoys, we're gonna run all 5 of these poles this year. I'm gonna start with teal season. When we start teal hunting, we're gonna run these poles. I hunt rice fields and I hunt minnow ponds. My minnow ponds are, for teal hunting, they are filthy. There's so much growth in them. It's hard on metal. It's hard on plastic. It eats stuff up. I had a bunch of the bungee rigs. It ate all my bungee rigs to pieces. And it leaves your decoys looking awful. You have to pressure wash them after 2 weeks in the pond. Pulling them in and out doesn't matter. They just get coated in nasty. So that'll be the first run for these Gator these Gator poles. I do have to see if they've got the Mojo attachment ready. I run a few Mojos, so that'll be my only thing. But I know I did talk to Dakota when I ordered all this stuff, and he told me that they were in the work, they just weren't done. And I really think it's going to work for my snow goose decoys, for my flyers. So I'm sure you guys have some white rock or some different flyers. I've got some of the Higdon styrofoam flyers, and I've got some of the white rock flyers. They all look nice, a little different for different stuff, from my vortex and all that. But I think be able to put them around in the spread using that right there. I had talked to Dakota about making an insert, but I don't think they're going to have to. I think this right here will do it. So I'm really excited about that. I will get an update quickly as soon as I get some decoys out and let you know. So first impression of the Gator Decoys. It's solid material. It feels good. Doesn't feel flimsy. They're not cheap, but they don't feel cheap. Let's just get this one out by itself. So the one thing that I did notice, without the end on, you can just pull them apart. I think I could bend this long pole not terribly hard, but it feels good. I don't think anything that the decoy sees or that the back of my side-by-side sees is going to tear these up. I mean, it's a piece of metal conduit, so I think it'll be good and tough. I dig the name, Gator Decoys. Like I said, I talked to Dakota. He seemed like a cool dude, down to earth, personal. We like I said, we talked on the phone the one time. He obviously made some notes, remembered who he was sending to, what was going on. I appreciate the heck out of it. They're American made. They're a small company. They are not the cheapest decoy pole. But when I don't wear gloves ever. I do wear one glove. See if I can find it for you real quick. This is the one glove I wear. Okay. With my gloves on, there's nothing with the glove on. There's no way I can operate the other decoy poles without pinching and pulling my glove. Look at that. Perfect. No problem putting this pole together. Threads in nice. Does it line up perfect? No, it doesn't. It's got a little edge there, but it doesn't make any difference. Said, good looking piece. Everything seems to be more than easy to work, more than solid. All that is so about as short as you're going to operate these tolls to get it in the ground. Probably going to be right about here, which is a good height. These two together are going to be killer. I may have to pick up some more of these minis. I really, for putting stuff in banks on the rice fields, getting it low, that'd be a great option. But anyways, easy to work. When it's cold, it's really hard to mess with this stuff. I get aggravated and just throw whole poles in the back of the truck. I've got extension poles that are 8 foot long, and just cold hands don't want to mess with them. This, I don't know how cold my hand would have to be to not want to mess with. It's easy. So guys, like I said, they're an American-made company. They're a small company. They're American waterfowlers, man. I don't know what else to say. If you hunt in hard conditions, you hunt in mud and muck and cold, this is going to be a lot better pole than the poles that are out there that will come with your decoys. I can tell you that without using them. I can tell you that from handling them, from looking at them. And I asked Dakota about this piece here. Little concerning that it's a plasticky piece. And he told me, he said they've hunted with them for a while, running prototypes, no worries. And he hunts farther north than I do. So if it worked for him, it's gonna work. I'm sure it's gonna work for us. I wouldn't want to sit there and cinch her down just as tight as you could cinch it. No point in that, because it goes from really mobile to half a turn and it's locked in place. So half a turn, that's it. It takes a lot for me to do that, and any more than half a turn, and I can't. So I don't see these breaking. I don't see that being an issue. I will let you know. I got no problem with that, but I really think these guys have come up with a good product. Saw a need, and I'll just say like it is. Those Lucky Duck poles and those Mojo poles. Once you get that Mojo pole put together and hunt with it very long, taking it apart is a pain. Same with those Lucky Duck poles. Those buttons they're a pain. Especially the Mojo poles. They're an absolute nightmare. So, anyways, Gator Decoys. Decoy poles. I dig it. I suggest you guys go check them out. He's got his decoys on now. Doesn't have his website on here, but hashtag Gator Decoys. Help you find them. Gator Decoys. I know they've got a Facebook and an Instagram. Pretty sure they've got a Facebook. They got an Instagram for sure. They got a website. It was easy for me to order this stuff online. No problems there. and they got it out to me. I saw him putting the video up when they got their first shipment in, and it was here in a hurry. He took care of us. So you guys go check out Gator Decoys, and I will keep you up to date on how they run this year. Anyways, take care. Thanks.